Visible online, and it's great as a marketing strategy. And the reason for that is because video is just so immersive. People get to see you, they get to watch you, they get to hear you, they take cues from your body language, and they can relate to you better if you are on video. And while entrepreneurs should be using video as a marketing strategy in their marketing mix, there are certain kinds of videos that just are not going to cut it. So if you plan to go on video and you're going to go and you're going to read your company's press release, then please don't do video. If you're going to go on video and talk in a dead, robotic, monotone voice about the latest products of your company, then please just don't do video. If, on the other hand, you're shy and you're self-conscious, but you have a great message to share, then please do video. If you don't have the right equipment, the right gear, you don't know what lights to use, all of that technical stuff, but you are super passionate about what you want to say and you really believe in your message, then please do video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 6 ways that you can project and be more personable on video. Hey, it's Salma Jafri, and you are watching Content Marketing Tips, the show to watch for weekly authentic marketing advice. So by now you know that in order to make great video, you have to inject life into your video. And the way that I want to show you how to do that, I have 6 tips for you on how to inject life and just be more personable, be more you on video. So the first tip is to talk about something that naturally lights you up. What are the topics that if you're in a group of friends, you like to talk about and you can get really vocal and really opinionated and really enthusiastic about? So that is where your natural comfort zone is. And if you're going to be on video, then if you want to project and be more personable, then the first thing you have to do is pick a topic that deeply resonates with you, something you can talk about for hours because your natural affinity with that topic and your natural enthusiasm is going to start to come across on video. Tip number 2 is the camera is your friend. So you have to talk to it like you're talking to a friend. What do you think I see when I look at the camera? I don't see a lens. I see a person. That person is real to me. That person has a name. And you know what? I'm imagining this person nodding along and soaking up everything that I'm saying. And the reason that I can get so specific about who I'm talking to is because I've already built my buyer persona. I already know who my ideal client is. And if you missed that episode, I'll drop a link and you can catch up on that episode and download my buyer persona guide as well so that you can also visualize who you're talking to. And that is going to help you be more personable when you're on camera. Tip number 3 is to get jiggly with it. Now, if you've seen Amy Cuddy's TED Talk, she talks a lot about power posing, and it really works. So before I'm getting ready to shoot a video, often I'll have to jump around a little bit, get my energy levels up, maybe do a few test runs, talk loudly, and just, get in the zone. Just get really enthusiastic, get your adrenaline running, and do some power poses. One of them is like this, and, like this. And so just, start to move around, start to maybe take a quick walk, just whatever you have to do to get movement in your body, which is going to translate into movement in your delivery. Tip number 4 is to rehearse what you're going to say in front of a mirror. Now, the reason that helps is because oftentimes we're not really sure of what our expressions are conveying. And I know that this happened to me early on. So I used to make this puzzled expression, which would drop down my eyebrows. And I thought that I was looking like I'm puzzled. But when I looked in the mirror, I just looked like I was frowning. And I was like, wait, that's not the impression I want to give. And so when you practice in front of a mirror, you get to see exactly what expressions your audience is seeing. And are those the expressions that you want to be conveying or not? Tip number 5 is to watch someone that inspires you. So I actually had to do this right before this video because I was feeling low. And so sometimes to get my energy levels up and to get myself into the zone, as it were, so that I can be this person on camera, sometimes I want to watch something inspiring. Sometimes I want to see or hear somebody whose words really resonate with me. So if you have a mentor, then go and watch them or read whatever their article is that inspires you, and just get inspired so that you can get in the right frame of mind before you start to record. And my sixth and final tip is to practice, practice, practice. So I remember I've been doing videos for over a year now. But when I first started, I messaged some of my mentors who were doing really amazing videos. And I'm like, how do you guys get that natural flow going? Just how do you do it? And every single person wrote to me with a similar answer, which was practice. There is no magic formula. You have to just keep on doing this. And the more times you do this, you will find your flow. So the first couple of videos, you may not want to share with anybody even, but as you get comfortable, as you find your stride, you'll find what works for you. Is it making an outline? Is it rehearsing your script? Is it just going completely off script? Is it just talking naturally? You'll find what works for you in front of the camera. And then you just want to harness that and just make it into a repeatable process so that you can get your message across on video. So video is definitely powerful, but only when done right. Tweet this out. Bad video is worse than no video at all. So put in the effort, practice, use these 6 tips to make your video the best it can be in terms of content, in terms of delivery, and in terms of personality. And if you want to know what equipment and tools and gear I use, I'm going to drop a link to that as well down here so you can see what setup works for me. It's very DIY, but it works for me. And so if you want to get some inspiration from that, you can. I'm also going to put together a checklist for you, which you can download on all the stuff that I do before I start recording. So that's something that you can download as well and use for inspiration to get ready to be in the right frame of mind for video. As always, if you like this episode, please share it and subscribe to my email, salmajafri.com/subscribe. And I'm going to see you next week with content marketing tips. Really confident. Okay. Yes. That's it.